This demonstration shows you how to knit the special abbreviations C2R, C2L, T2R and T2L, which are in square 49 Flora option 2. I'm just about to begin row 5, which has a cable 3F, cable 3 to the front, and a T2R and a T2L. Beginning with then purl 2, and then it's cable 3 to the front, okay, that's the cable done, and then it's purl 1 and twist 2 to the right. So to twist 2 to the right, you work as follows. Passing in front of the first stitch, knit the second stitch on the left hand needle. Don't let that stitch slide off the needle, because it then says that you have to purl the first stitch, and then slip them off the needle together. The next instruction is to purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, and then it's twist 2 to the left. So twist 2 to the left is passing behind the first stitch, purl into the back of the second stitch. That means going right into the back there of that second stitch, and then knit into the back, so yarn goes to the back of the work, knit into the back of the first stitch before slipping them both off the needle. You then purl 1 and then you're back to the beginning of the bracket, so I'm going to repeat this again. Cable 3 to the front, purl 1, twist 2 to the right. So passing in front of the first stitch, you knit the first stitch. So you knit the second stitch on the left needle. Then you bring the yarn forward to purl the first stitch before releasing them both off the needle together. The instruction is then to purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, and then it's twist 2 to the left. So passing behind the first stitch with the yarn held at the front, you need to purl into the back of the second stitch, and then you need to knit into the back of the first stitch before slipping them both off the needle. And that's how you do your T2R and your T2L. On row 7 of square 49 Flora option 2, you will come across the abbreviation C2R and C2L. So I'm going to demonstrate how you knit these on this row, and there's also some hooking in of beads, so quite a busy row this one. We begin with purl 2, knit 3, purl 1, hook in 1 emerald bead, and purl that stitch. You're not knitting the stitches that have the beads, you are purling them on this row. Then it's purl 1, then it's C2R, cross 2 to the right. So it says, you need the yarn at the back because it says passing in front of the first stitch, knit the second stitch on the left hand needle. Feels a bit tight, but you will be able to just about get your needle in there. Be very careful. And then it says, then knit the first stitch. So they're both through the front of the loop before slipping them off the needle. You then immediately do cross 2 to the left. So passing behind the first stitch, knit into the back of the second stitch, and then knit into the back of the first stitch. So that's through the back of both of those stitches. And then the instruction is to purl 1, hook in an emerald bead, remember that you're purling the stitch where the bead is hooked in, and then it's a purl 1, and then you're back to the beginning of the bracket with knit 3, purl 1. Now on the repeats of the beads, as indicated in the instructions, you're changing colour for each pair of beads. So the next one is sienna. So hook in 1 sienna bead, and remember to purl that stitch. Then it's purl 1, and it's cross 2 to the right. So again, cross 2 to the right is passing in front of the first stitch, knit the second stitch on the left hand needle, then knit the first stitch both into the front, slipping them off the needle together. Then you're knitting cross 2 to the left, CTL. It says passing behind the first stitch, knit into the back of the second stitch, and then knit into the back of the first stitch, slipping them both off the needle together, and then you've completed another cross 2 to the left, and then you continue on following the pattern, hooking in beads and crossing your stitches.